Top 20 Carlos Castaneda quotes. Carlos Castaneda was an American writer and author of the teachings of Don Juan. We either make ourselves miserable or we make ourselves strong. The amount of work is the same. The trick is in what one emphasizes. We either make ourselves miserable or we make ourselves happy. The amount of work is the same. The average man is hooked to his fellow men, while the warrior is hooked only to infinity. The basic difference between an ordinary man and a warrior is that a warrior takes everything as a challenge, while an ordinary man takes everything as a blessing or a curse. We are men, and our lot in life is to learn and to be hurled into inconceivable new worlds. We are all dreaming, all experiencing a dream. Only a fool would take something in a dream for reality. Any path is only a path, and there is no affront to oneself or to others in dropping it if that is what your heart tells you. A warrior thinks of death when things become unclear. The idea of death is the only thing that tempers our spirit. The self-confidence of the warrior is not the self-confidence of the average man. The average man seeks certainty in the eyes of the onlooker and calls that self-confidence. Feeling important makes one heavy, clumsy, and vain. To be a warrior, one needs to be light and fluid. You take yourself too seriously. Your problem is that you don't take God seriously. When a man decides to do something, he must go all the way. He may go too far and hate himself for it afterward, but that's the only way an act of creation comes into being. We are perceivers. We are an awareness. We are not objects. We have no solidity. We are boundless. The world of objects and solidity is a way of making our passage on earth convenient. The internal dialogue is what grounds people in the daily world. The world is such and such or so and so only because we talk to ourselves about its being such and such and so and so. The art of a warrior is to balance the terror of being a man with the wonder of being a man. In the universe, there is an unmeasurable, indescribable force which those who live of the source call intention. Forget the self, and you will fear nothing in whatever level or awareness you find yourself to be. In a world where death is the hunter, my friend, there is no time for regrets or doubts. There is only time for decisions. It is better to be aware of oneself than to be aware of one's lack of awareness. Man lives only to learn, and if he learns it is because it is the nature of his lot, for good or for bad.